Hey guys, I thought I might make another video on something else pretty peculiar that I've come across, and that is this old book from the 1700s that I got hold of in my granduncle's house when we were clearing it out. There's a few of them actually, but the rest I'm selling on, keeping this one because it's in the best condition, and I thought I might make a video on it. So as you can see, the cover is kind of a bit rough, and also my hands kind of get dirty every time I touch it. It's that old, and the reason why I've bubble wrap around it is because I actually plan to wrap it up and then kind of keep it in the one spot for like many years, like either in the attic or else just somewhere preserved. So we'll take a look inside. So I think that was like glued in, or else I'm not sure, was it printed with that on it. So yeah, I've written in here to whoever opens it in the future, let's say if I die or something, that MDCCXXI stands for the Roman numerals for 1731, because I didn't know that until I kind of researched the book. I was unsure at the very beginning, like, you know, what that meant, and that actually is the letter S, believe it or not, before they changed it to the kind of like snake shape, I like to call it. So S used to look like that in the early 1700s, and before it, with basically like a a squiggle with no like line going through it, almost like an F. So it's the history of England, as well as it's hard to say it, but Ecclesiastical as civil, by that author there. So I have a few of them. I can just basically show you inside the bag. The rest of these are more like really old books. These are ones I'm selling. So again, same idea. That this one, the cover is like almost coming off it, but I'm just going to show you one of them. So yeah, so it's basically like the history, part of the history of Charles II, and this is what the first page is like. There's even some like illustrations as well, which are always interesting. And it's what is it again? Yeah, it's part 2 of the history of Charles II. And I definitely think that, like, if whoever in my family gets hold of this book and holds on to it for many years, and like it keeps going through on the family tree for like 1,000 years, this book will be like something special. But yeah, I don't know, I just thought I might make like a quick 4-minute video on this. Cover's a bit bashed up, but hey, like, I mean, it's a 300-year-old, almost 300-year-old book. So yeah, I'm just gonna go through a few of the pages before the camera cuts out, because I don't have much space on my phone. So I'm gonna stop talking now. Almost looks like the loading screen for Warcraft 2 on the PS1 with the old book, or if you know what I'm talking about. So yeah, look, read some of those sentences with the S looking like an F. Or an F without a line. It's pretty interesting and like hard to say. And it's interesting, like there's Irish. 4 Irish ruffians fell to kill the king at Windsor. It's interesting, the language and like how people talked back then as well. So long ago. So this is the years. They have the years in the corner of each page. So like 16, 78, 79. I don't know if governments in the future will suppress history or whatever, but like if, you know, we hold on to these old books, they won't be able to get access to it. I think there's an illustration. Oh wait, that could have been like on one of the other old 1700s books, but there was one of them where you could open it out and there was like an illustration. So yeah, I might as well just leave it at that. There was an index page, which I saw. Well, it doesn't matter. If I can get it before the camera cuts out. So yeah, it's like an index.